So I just shook it off and went like this. So I'm like talking to him, haha. And then all of a sudden I felt that cold air go right through me. And all of a sudden I jumped up and I screamed. And I felt like they hit me hard in my belly. And I jumped up. Michael's like, what the hell's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, girl? My cousin, she started laughing. She's like, what the hell's wrong with you? She's like, she's like, you must have caught a spirit in you.
I want it, I like it, I buy it. I told her she gotta come try it.
Well, hello there. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Majestic Diana. Today, we have the natural look. Just kidding. No makeup on today. I want to be myself, whatnot. We got nachos on deck. Homemade nachos. I was going to buy Taco Bell nachos, but then I was like, nah, because then I was going to feel bad for my kids. So I decided to, you know, whatnot, just make homemade nachos. These are vegetable chips. I think this is tomato and tomato. No, this is beet and garlic, and then there's spinach and garlic, and the regular corn chip, corn tacos, and spinach, beet. Oh Jesus Lord, and I forgot the rest. And yep, this is my homemade taco, nachos, tacos, whatever. And I was dying to buy some taquitos from 7-Eleven because I love taquitos. So I got me some. Oops, it fell. I got me some taquitos here. You know what? I'll just put them right here. They're different. I think this is buffalo. I love buffalo taquitos. Let me move this out of the way. I love buffalo taquitos. And I got the Monterey Jack chicken and steak and cheese. I feel like I'm not in the middle. Okay, here's the middle. Yeah, the steak and cheese, and I think that's it. Well, let's see, because this is too much for me. But anyways, I meant maybe like, I don't know. No, because then you won't be able to see it. Anyways, I'll just leave it right here. Actually, you know what? I'll just break this. I'll break it in half. So how you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I had such a busy day today. Well, yeah, just leave it there. Back that up. Back that up. And I got me some paper towel. And I got me some Dr. Pepper here. And then oh, I forgot my little wrench. Where's my little bear right back? I got it. I love my ranch with my taquitos. Let's see. And just open this up. It's so beautiful out today. It's 70 degrees, 74 degrees today. And I think it's gonna rain. I don't know, maybe if you can see that. And then I'm very picky when it comes to dipping and stuff like that. So I got more of my classic ranch, I think. Anyways, I'm starting. So before I continue, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a video. And yes, welcome back to my channel, Mambrika, Magabuka. Anyways, let's start digging in because I'm starving. It's literally 2:30 and I'm telling you, y'all, here goes my phone. Excuse me for a minute. I had to look up something on Google. I had to Google something because I'm gonna later explain my situation, whatever, whatnot. I don't know where to put this. Anyway, let me just put it to the side. Anyways, so yes, let's dig in. Okay. Ooh wee. Oh my god, I sound like Crystal Marie East. Look at that. Look at that. It's too hot. I was gonna buy the hard shell tacos, but I like nachos better. I don't know. I like these nacho chips because they're vegetables and it's healthier. My sister told me that when she saw my mukbang, I had made it. My first mukbang, I had made chicken and Italian, ground chicken, ground Italian nachos mukbang, and she loved it. So it's dedicated to you, sis. I owe you. So yeah, I was watching. I was watching the paranormal. I gotta look them up. I'll be right back to you. Over here. I was watching him the day before yesterday. It's paranormal. No, not is it paranormal investigators? But he goes to a house and he gets knocked out, or he collapsed. And they were saying either if it was oh my Jesus Lord. Anyways, I can't find him. Well, his name is Joe, and he's with the paranormal with a paranormal group. And look at that. Look at that. It has guacamole, pico de gallo, 7-layer shredded cheese from Taco Bell, bought it at Shaw's. I said guacamole, right? And ground. So yeah, I think this is the buffalo. Buffalo chicken. I love Let me tell you, before I go to my story time, I started eating these with somebody every time I used to get drunk back in my days, and we would go to 7-Eleven and we would buy these taquitos. Mm-hmm. That's buffalo. Ooh. Spicy. They say celery though. Or is it the ranch? Hmm. So, I was watching on YouTube the paranormal group. His name is Joe. You guys must know him. He's always with Paranormal G. You guys have to know him if you watch paranormal stuff. Well, he goes to a house and and I think it's like the first 10 minutes, I guess he knocks out. He wasn't feeling well. And he just collapsed. So it brought me the a time when I was pregnant. And my aunt had passed away. I was living in Mass and she was living in Jersey City. But she was in a nursing home. Sorry. She was battling cancer. She had the whole 9 yards in time. She was battling cancer for years until she couldn't no more, until her body couldn't no more. And I was about maybe I wasn't even 3 months yet. 3 months pregnant with my second daughter. And everybody was ready. That her time was coming. She was very incoherent. She started to be blind because she was diabetic as well. Now this woman went through hell. Like it seemed like she was cursed because all of a sudden she started getting this and she had like so many illnesses all at once. Like basically it's like she was cursed to have all these illnesses. She was my godmother. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't be here today. She saved my life when I was 3 months old. She sent for me, my mom, and my brother in Puerto Rico when I was 3 months old. And when we came from Puerto Rico, we moved in with her for a couple of months, and then my mom ended up having an apartment. She used to take care of me a lot, and she noticed that I was sleepy or whatever, whatnot. And my mother didn't know that I had pneumonia. She told my mom, you better take that child to the hospital right now. But my mother didn't take me. My aunt did. My grandmother. Doctor told her. I would have died. A couple more days, I would have died of pneumonia. So I was hospitalized for 3 months. So, my grandmother, she spoiled me to the fullest. Like, literally spoiled me to the fullest. I guess my mother had started arguing because she thought, she said I was her daughter. My grandmother, my aunt, told my mom that I was her daughter. Now, mind you, my aunt, she was the backbone of the family. Like, literally, she was the strength of the family. Oh, yeah. She was literally the strength of the family. She was like a lion. She was like the lioness of the family. She didn't take no macabuca from nobody. She did not take no macabuca from anybody. She tell you like it is. You didn't like it? Oh well. Yeah. So my aunt passes away. We get the call. My brother and I had to ride on the bus from Mass to New York. We ended up at my godfather's house, my uncle's house. All the family, either they flew or they drove to New York, to Manhattan, where my uncle lived. Oh, my throat. We got together. We were getting ready to go see her the next day. For their for her funeral, to see her at the funeral. And to say our last goodbyes, and I remember that picture. My aunt, she wanted the best for me. Like, she wanted me to be Miss America. Like, I'm telling you. Like I said, I was her baby. Eyes water, because I loved her so much. Like, she really spoiled me. So, seeing her, I was pregnant, and I didn't want to get too emotional because I was pregnant. So everybody, met up at the funeral. Saying our goodbye. We said our goodbye with all respect, I kissed her forehead. I touched her hands. She had the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful skin. She was in her 60s, but she had skin of an 18-year-old. Okay? She always used to take, ever since I was a little girl, she always used to tell me, you gotta take care of your skin because if you're not, you're gonna look old. And look at my skin. And she always used to say she was 18. So every year, on her birthday, she said she would be 18 years old. Okay, they think whatever. So we ended up going to the hotel. My mother and I and my brother. The next day we're getting ready. For her cremation. Mind you, I didn't know they were gonna cremate her. But let's go back. That day that we saw her, you know, I felt weird. I felt like if she was around me. It was calm, cool, you know. But I felt like something was bothering me. So, okay. So the next morning, everybody goes to breakfast in the hotel. And then we all started getting ready to head to not to the funeral yet. We had to go to my uncle's house. That's where everybody was gonna meet before we were gonna go to the cremation. So mind you, we all went to the storage where she had all her stuff. Grabbed everything from the store, then we went back to my uncle's house. We divided the stuff, you know, in between my aunt and I, who my aunt was the youngest one. My aunt that had passed away raised her because, like I said, my aunt was the backbone of the family. My aunt was basically the mother of the family, of her siblings, because my grandmother, she died at age 40. So my mother and my aunt, the youngest, my mother was like about 11 years old, and my aunt was 9 years old when she passed away, when my grandmother passed away. Or maybe younger. I think she was a little bit younger, maybe 5, 6 years old. And then my grandfather passed away a couple months later after my grandmother passed away. So basically, my mom and my uncles and aunts were orphans. Anyways, she's the one that was the strength of the family. That's why I said she was the backbone of the family. So we ended up going to my uncle's house. We divided all the stuff, the jewelry, everything you name it. And then I fought with my aunt for a portrait that's been with her way before I was born. She got that portrait in 1950 something, 1940 or 1950 something, no later than 1955. She saw a gentleman painting this portrait on the side of New York, on the you know, and the street of New York. And she asked how much was the price. He told her she didn't have the money, so he said that if he'll hold it for her if he would give her, you know, at least a couple of bucks. And she did. She gave her, I think it was like $2. And you know, $2 back in the days was a lot of money. In the 1940s, 1950s. So, excuse me. So so my aunt, we had a fight over that portrait. And guess who got it? Yes, me. And it's right here. I don't know, you can't see it. It's of a ballerina. And it's so crazy. That was always been my favorite picture since I was a little girl. And she did tell me that she wanted me to take it when she died. I was little when she told me that. And I even told my aunt, I was like, you know what? She told me I can take it when she died. So anyways, we divided everything. We got whatever we want. Now we have to go to the cemetery. This was maybe, it was around 1-ish in the afternoon that we started getting ready to leave from my uncle's house, because everybody was at my uncle's house. We ate lunch there. So we were on our way to, excuse me, the cemetery. So we go out. Oh. It's hanging into the pico de gallo. So we go out with the chips. So we go out, right? Yeah. We're waiting on the limos. Yes, we have my uncle mentioned limos. They picked us up and we were on our merry little way. So we're driving, because I'm thinking we're driving back to the funeral. Because you know how usually the visual is from 1 to 2 days or 3 days or so. I thought we were going back over there. No. We were in the cemetery. So I'm thinking they were gonna bury her. Now mind you, in the back of my head, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm pregnant and I'm going to a cemetery. What's gonna happen? Okay, what's gonna happen? Before I continue I want to read you something. I had to Google this. It says, why can't pregnant women go into the cemetery? And it says, this is why the cemetery is not the right place for a pregnant woman. When you are creating life, it is better to avoid contact with death. The morbid and deathly energy of a cemetery is starkly in contrast to the process taking place inside a pregnant woman. Her focus should remain on the beginning of life, not the end. Furthermore, feelings of excessive grief or distress may disturb the otherwise peaceful time in the womb. Sometimes emotional pain is unavoidable in life, but we don't have to seek it out. An expectant mother may be fragile and delicate at the best of times. Attending a funeral or consecration may cause an exaggerated reaction that could have been avoided. Since this is not a law but a custom, there are some exceptions allowed. If she feels that not going may itself cause even more distress, she should go. Remember I said before we entered the cemetery, I was thinking because of my pregnancy. So some examples would be the funeral of a close friend or relative, visiting the grave of a parent on the anniversary of passing, and visiting the grave of a holy person to pray for healthy birth. And in the end, it is up to you to decide what is best. If you choose not to go, you should not feel all that guilty. Your dear late friend will not be offended. In the world of souls, they understand these things. And in a couple of months, when you feel up to it, you could visit the cemetery yourself to pay your respects. With that being said, to continue my story, the moment that we entered that cemetery in the limousine, I was talking to my uncle and my cousin. My uncle, my godfather, and my cousin who was from Florida, who traveled from Florida to New York to see my aunt. I was talking to him and I don't even remember what I was talking about. So I kind of I kind of ignored my mental state, like where I was, like what would happen if I didn't enter the cemetery being pregnant. So I distracted myself from like not concentrating on what would happen, whatever, because I'm a true believer in that, and I was like breaking my own law. But what could I done? I had to go there, I had to, because I'm trying to pay respect to my aunt, who was my godmother. So I'm talking to my uncle. Now the limo is a stretch limo, so I'm talking to my uncle and I have my cousin here. All of a sudden, we're almost at the building of where they do the cremation. We're almost there. So it took basically like 5 minutes to drive from the entrance to that building. That's how long it is. Mind you, we're in the Bronx. We're in the Bronx. The Bronx Cemetery. So we go, and I'm focusing on my uncle's, what he's telling me, but I'm like, I feel so weird. So I just shook it off and went like this. So I'm like talking to him, haha, and then all of a sudden I felt that cold air go right through me, and all of a sudden I jumped up and I screamed, and I felt like they hit me hard in my belly, and I jumped up. Michael's like, "What the hell's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, girl? My cousin, she started laughing. She's like, what the hell is wrong with you? She's like, you felt you must have caught a spirit in you. And I was like, it was weird. I go, it was very weird. And my uncle's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I just got a little sharp pain. I didn't want to say anything. I got a little sharp pain. He's like, So we go to we ended up at the building. We walked in. I looked at my oh, my foot's getting cold. I looked at, we saw my aunt before before they wouldn't cremate her, again in the casket, and we said our goodbyes. So as they take her body to the incinerator, I'm like looking around, and I'm like thinking to myself, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? I'm like, it's too early for the baby to kick. Way too early. And I'm thinking, and I'm still feeling the pain. I'm like rubbing my belly, and my mom, she comes up and she's like, Mom, and she's like, you okay? I'm like, Mom, I don't feel good. She's like, everything will be alright. She think, and I'm grieving over my aunt. She was my godmother, and she had my back when I needed her. Although we argued like crazy, but I loved her. I still love her. So they show us, where her body was being cremated and whatnot. What was the process? They explained to us what was the process, how it was gonna be. So so we go. We got outside. Signed the paperwork. And then my uncle was the next of kin. My godfather. Was her younger brother. He signed for the papers and everything. And then they told us it was going to take a couple of hours to get her ashes. So we go back to his house, and I remember we ate we had dinner early. Now mind you, it's about 4 o'clock. And then finally we got a call to go pick up her ashes. It was late. It was going to be 7 o'clock. So finally we go get her ashes. And my uncle told us, well, we're going to dump her ashes in the Hudson River because that was her that was her choice. And I said, whoa, 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 no. I'm giving her ashes. Yeah, I was like, yes. So I told her that when she passes away, that I was going to take her ashes if she was going to be cremated. So what we did, we went to the Hudson River, and everybody was like talking blah blah blah. Oh, you should just let it be, let her go so she can rest in peace, because she won't be in peace if you have half of her ashes, and half her ashes is gonna be, you know, she won't be in peace. I was like, no. I'm keeping her ashes, and that's how it's gonna be. And guess what? I still have her ashes. Yeah. I have things about her here and there. But then again, like, I be thinking, I'm like, damn, I should just, you know, give it to my uncle so he can, you know, because I don't live in New York. I live in New Hampshire. And I think I should just give it to my uncle so that, you know, he can really, like, she can really rest in peace. Because I feel like I'm the one between her peace and, you know, because she does appear in my dreams a lot. So anyway, we go get her ashes. We threw her ashes and half of her ashes. I grabbed mine. So we're heading back to the hotel because the next day we had to leave. I had to go back home. And my brother. And so we ended up in the hotel. We went back to the hotel. My mother, my brother, everybody went back to the hotel. So I'm sitting down on the bed, and I still got that pain. Excuse me. So I decided to go take a shower. You know, wash all that negativity off of me, whatnot. So as I'm taking off my shirt, mind you, you know how some hotels there's like in the mirror is like from top to like the waistline where the sink is. So you have that whole wall where the sink is, so you can literally see your whole body. So I'm taking off my shirt to jump in the shower or whatnot, and I see it was this black and blue mark. It was a black and blue mark. And 3 scratches. On my belly. I freaked out. Like, I literally freaked the hell out. I didn't scream. I kept everything to myself to this day. Why? Because people tend to think that I'm crazy or whatnot. People think that you're crazy. Oh, you're seeing things, you're feeling things, whatever, whatnot. But that day, before we left, I took a shower in the morning. And you know, I'm the type of person, I like to see my belly. And like every day, I would take a shower, and you know, because I had that door mirror. So I used to love seeing my belly like every day just to see how big it is growing. So that was me. I didn't have it in the morning that we left. No. I got that bruise the moment when I jumped up that I was talking to my uncle. And I felt that cold, and that it was like a punch in my belly. That's how hard it was. And I freaked out and I jumped up. I literally jumped up, like almost onto his lap. And he like, "What's wrong with you?" And because like, "You okay? You must got a Holy Spirit in you." Or phew. I went home, and on my way home, back on the bus going home from New York to Mass, I was praying my ass. That scared the hell out of me. No one knows about this. Nobody knows. I'm so full. I don't know how mukbangers can eat so much food. I can't. And I don't know. I'm chubby. I guess because my medicine. I take medicines every day, so my medicines make me gain weight. Water weight probably it is, because I don't eat a lot. So yeah. So if this ever happened to you, if you've had any encounters of anything paranormal, comment the link below. It's insane what people go through. That's why I had mentioned prior to all my videos, to my paranormal videos, I don't mess with the dead. I respect the dead. People like to poke until something happens to you. And guess what? It it will affect you mentally. It will affect you mentally, emotionally. Oh, trust me, after all the experiences that I've gone through, and especially that experience that I've ever had, me being pregnant, going to the cemetery, and I get that, and it felt like a punch, like literally a hard punch. And that kind of like it, that scarred me forever. So, you know, I should have had something to protect me from whatever happened to me in that the cemetery. But hey, you learned, you learn from things and stuff like that. So, but anyways, if you like my video, please comment below if you've encountered anything, if you've ever experienced any, physical contact or whatnot. Please comment below, share, hit like, subscribe, and please hit that notification button so that you can be able to know when I upload new videos. And yeah, thank you for spending your time with me and my delicious taquitos here. I'm so full, I can't even walk. My taquitos, right? So magabuga and tainoti, sene Coca-Cola, and I'll say it in English. God bless you all, and always say your prayers. It's like Sauce Queen says, always say your prayers. That's the right thing to do, to ward off the evil spirits. Okay, so make sure you make sure you sage yourself. Okay, so peace.